Yo, welcome in, welcome in. Come on in, grab a seat. Just getting things ready. Got to get ready for the TikTok stream too. Yeah, get that all set. All right. Welcome in, welcome in. Come on in, grab a spot. Appreciate everybody coming in today. When you come in, make sure you check in. Drop a 1 in the chat if you can hear me clearly, and drop a 2 in the chat if you cannot. With the music in a minute, and we're going to get on. Welcome to all of the folks that have come to the page for DeLuLu Land and you enjoying the videos. I'm your man, Unboxx. I appreciate everybody dropping in and locking in with us. If you had a great day today and things going good, drop your joy in the comments. And if you had a bad day, just know it gets greater later. Go ahead and go live on TikTok too while we at it. But we definitely gonna have a good day, so I appreciate everybody coming in today. Let the music roll for a minute. Welcome in all my TikTok folks that's coming in. And if you haven't had a good day, drop your city in the comments so I can show some love for my city to your city. We just getting things started. Like I said, if you come here and you watch DeLuLu Land and you enjoy the videos, drop a 1 in the chat. Tap that screen if you on TikTok. We got a great show today. If you've been here before, you know all I do is chop it up about all of the topics that I put on the page. So you get a chance to actually discuss them with me today, rather than us just comment down in the comments. When you come in, tap that screen, drop your city in the comments. And if you enjoy the live, make sure that you follow the page. If you want to, you can subscribe to the page. Do whatever it is you feel like. Like I said, we definitely gonna have a good show today. And welcome in all my folks on TikTok. I appreciate all y'all. Y'all know we locked in. All my Facebook people, you already know we locked in. So welcome in, welcome in. We got Meridian, Mississippi in the building. What's popping to my man Carlos Mosley? I see y'all folks coming in on TikTok. So make sure that you drop your city in the comments when you come in. Introduce yourself to Uncle Rice. And we definitely gonna chop it up tonight about all of the videos, maybe not all of them, but definitely some of the subjects that you probably wanted to chop it up about. That's most definite. And like I said, when you come in, let me see what city you watching from. Hey, I'm representing Chicago to the fullest. I appreciate everybody coming in with us. And we definitely gonna get on with the show in a minute. I got a few videos I want to discuss. I got a few memes that are doing pretty good on Facebook, so I wanted to bring them over here to YouTube and over to TikTok and discuss it and just get your opinions on it and see how you feel about it. Welcome in all my people on TikTok. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna get my setup right for the talk. Give me a second, y'all, so I can move some things around, get everything going so we can get ready to rock and roll. Hopefully that stay put like it's supposed to. If it don't, then hey, charge it to my head, not to my heart. Hey, I appreciate you. I appreciate you, 255. I definitely do. But if you know where you are rocking with Uncle Rice, the mayor of DeLuLu Land, and the creator of the DeLuLu Land show. So I appreciate y'all coming in. Because it's just my theme song. So welcome in. Tap that screen when you come in. TikTok. Appreciate all y'all. Tap that screen. And my folks on Facebook, you already know how we coming. Welcome in, everybody coming in. You don't know, I'm your man of Christ, man of DeLuLu land. Drop your city in the comments. Let me know where you watching from. Hey, my people over on Facebook, drop a one if you can hit the song, drop a two if you can. All original for my folks up on Facebook. All original. Welcome in. Keep on tapping that screen. TikTok, I appreciate y'all. We're about to get ready to get going. Queen City in the building, Black Diamond, what's poppin', what's poppin'. Appreciate you coming in always, always. Make sure you follow the page if you ain't followed the page yet. Like I said, we're doing crazy numbers over on the book, and we getting even hotter on TikTok. What up, what up? East St. Louis in the building. Hey, Charleston, South Carolina in the building. I appreciate y'all. Hey, my man from East St. Louis. Hey, that boy out there balling for the Bears, ain't he? Yes, indeed. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Come on in, grab a seat. Got the Florida in the field. What up, everybody? Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Right. We in DeLuLu land, baby. Yes, sir. Appreciate all y'all. We're going to get to the subject in a minute. And for my folks on Facebook, I know I got a little bit older crowd over there. Just let me vibe and enjoy it for a second. I promise we're going to get to everything else. Hey, I appreciate you, Danny. It's all about the Lulu land, baby. Come on in, y'all. We almost there. Hey, I got them. They right around the corner. Go to my son's page. You'll get a chance to see the grandkids and my son. He running it up. Go follow Mr. Gold on TikTok. Over 20K. Hey, it's in the family, I guess. So shout out to you. What's your name? Rabbit, 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 Rabbit. You know Mickey Mouses, but it's all good. Let's get ready to go, folks. We're gonna get down. We're gonna talk about some topics today.
I like testing the waters.
And the first topic we're going to go to is about folks playing games in the dating game. Because we do know, drop a one in the chat if folks like to play games in the dating game. Drop a one in the chat if folks like to play games in the dating game. Because I got a young lady who's discussing how she moves when she dates. I want you to hear it. And then we go unbox it. I want to hear what your opinion is about her opinion. All right, let's go.
I like testing the waters. I love a good challenge. I like to turn my location off. I like to not respond. You gotta catch me.
All right, I'm gonna let y'all hear that one more time. Basically, it sounds like to me she got a formula to staying single, but hey, look, maybe that's the new game now. I want y'all to hear her one more time. Is this what's going on in the dating game?
I like testing the waters. I love a good challenge. I like to turn my location off. I like to not respond. You gotta catch me.
So she says she like to not respond. She like to turn her location off. She like to test the waters. So my question to you is, are too many folks out here testing the waters? What is the purpose of testing a man if you trying to be with him? Somebody let me know. What is the purpose of a woman testing a man if she's truly interested in being with that man? Or is she just playing games? My man said she gave herself walking papers, but we know this is more common than not. Can you drop a one in the chat if you agree with that? It's more common than not for people to want to test the waters, for people to want to try to play games with you, for people to want to make you think that things are legit with them when actually they just playing hokey pokey. They got 1 foot in and 1 foot out, and every time they run across somebody else, they shake it all about. Is that how dating is right now? Because frankly, I watch a lot of y'all videos. I watch a lot of the things that folks say. And I know some people get mad when I react to it, but I don't care because you should stand on what you say. You should stand on what you feel. You should say what you mean. And if you don't want it repeated, and if you don't want a person to have an opinion on it, you should probably keep that shit to yourself. Bulletproof say Rice's rules. Hey, you know I run all the way across the board with it. I feel like all of it ties in though, bro. I feel like all of it ties in. But if you really want to be with somebody, why the hell are you testing them? If you really want to be with somebody, why are you playing games with them? Why are you playing in their face? If you really want to be with them, I want to see. We got ladies and we got men in here. What is the purpose of testing a man or a woman that you're dating? What's the purpose of it? Why the hell are you even doing that? I mean, if you don't like them, leave them alone. If you do like them, then go ahead and rock with them. But if you testing the man, that's making that man feel like, hey, I'm jumping through fiery hoops. Then the next question is, hey, did you make Pookie do that? Did Joker do that? Did Ray Ray have to do that? Did John John have to do that? Did Lil Junie have to do that? Did Junebug have to do that? No, they didn't, did they? No, they got cheeks for a burger and a 3-5. What's really happening here? But the new rules always seem to come up. The new rules always seem to come up. Everybody got a brand new rule. Everybody went, and you know what? It's the time of year, guys, where you got to be careful. You got to be careful out here this time of year because, see, the new rules are coming. She done ran rampant all summer. She done went through the winter, didn't find her man for Christmas, and now coming to the new year, oh, shit. The rules have changed vastly. What up, Muhammad? The rules have changed vastly. Are you going to be the guinea pig? Drop a 1 in the chat. Are you going to be the guinea pig? Are you going to be the one who she starts the new rules on? You got the new rules now. You got the new rules. Ain't none of that stuff that happened last year. You seen them, they putting up the list right now. Gentlemen, the lists are going up. You're going to have a choice. Either you're going to get with what she talking about or you're going to show her ass what? Tail lights and tailpipes. Which one is it going to be? Are you going to be the first one to go by the new rules? Drop a 1 in the chat if you are. But if you refuse to go by the new rules, drop a 2 in the chat. Somebody said, what rules? Man, hold on. I'm glad you said that because I'm gonna find the video for you. I promise you, I'm going to find the video for you strictly so I can go in and find exactly what we need to find. Hold on a second. I'm sorry if y'all on Facebook, y'all getting a different screen. But when my people ask me what the new rules are, I think it's important for me to find the new rules so that way they can hear them and that way we can address them. Because the new rules are the new rules. Matter of fact, you know what? I found the new rules, damn it. I'm going to see whether or not I can get the new rules to play. And it look like the new rules going to play. Because I think that we need to hear some of these new strict rules. The ladies say the rules are strict in 2026. They're going strict for 2026. So basically they're saying, look, if you aren't going to move like I need you to move, they're trying to put the cutoff list up there. Drop a 1 in the chat if you've seen any of the videos about the ladies and their new cutoff list. Drop a 1 in the chat if you have. Drop a 2 in the chat if you haven't. You know Uncle Rice try to keep you up on everything. And I'm an old head. Hell, I've been married 25, 26 years damn near. If you ain't heard them, I'm going to let you hear them. Because I think it's important for the guys to hear what ladies are thinking about cutting men off for now. And to me, some of the rules, frankly, I don't know about. Some of the rules, I ain't too cool with. Some of the rules, personally, I ain't feeling. But at the same time, the rules are...
Okay, here's my 2026 strict...
Here go the 2026 strict dating rules. For the folks that waited, I appreciate you. For my folks on Facebook, I appreciate you, and YouTube too. Let's hear this young lady out.
Okay, here's my 2026 strict dating program. These are the things that will get you cut. Starting off strong, if you don't send me a non-refundable deposit for my hair, my makeup, my nails, my spray tan, my outfit, babysitter, transportation to and from the date, and most importantly, my time, you're cut. That probably just eliminated over 95% of the pool. Bye.
Let's stop right there. Let's stop right there. Somebody said it sound remedial, but she just made it clear what you're going to need to do. You're going to have to pay for the babysitter. You're going to have to pay for her spray tan. You're going to have to pay for her nails. You're going to have to pay for all of that shit if you want a date. I'm going to let her continue. I'm going to let you hear her again, and I'm going to let her go all the way through.
Okay, here's my 2026 strict dating program. These are the things that will get you cut. Starting off strong, if you don't send me a non-refundable deposit for my hair, my makeup, my nails, my spray tan, my outfit, babysitter, transportation to and from the date, and most importantly, my time, you're cut. That probably just eliminated over 95% of the pool. Bye. Next is if you follow half-naked women on social media, you're cut. Actually, if you have any social media, you're cut. If you talk to any of your exes in any capacity, or any girls in general, except for your sister, you're cut. If you have friends that cheat, you're cut. If you disrespect any of my friends, you're cut. If you lack emotional intelligence, you're cut. If you don't follow the sidewalk rule or open the doors for me like a gentleman, you're cut. If you sleep in, you're cut. By 8:30 a.m. Pacific, the stock market has already been open for 2 hours. If you don't have a stable job or career, you're cut. If you're broke, you're cut. If you start an argument with me while I'm out on a girls' night or on a girls' trip, you're cut. If you're negative, pessimistic, or low vibration, you're cut. If my ChatGPT doesn't like you, you're cut. If you lie even once, you're cut forever. These are just
Hold the damn phone. She said if her ChatGPT don't like you, you are cut. If the ChatGPT don't like you, you cut. If your friend cheat, you cut. It don't matter what you do. You're cut. You're cut. See, gentlemen, and you absolutely right, Big Lumberjack. If you come across a lady like this and you find out this is what she's like, do yourself a favor and move far away and show her ass taillights and tailpipes. You can't be around somebody that's going to have you walking on eggshells 24/7. Drop a 1 in the chat if you refuse to deal with that. Please drop a 1 in the chat if you refuse to deal with that. Because in my mind, you done gave me 500 damn different things that I can't do in order for me to be around you. I can't do a damn thing. I could barely breathe. She said, if you talk to another female, unless it's your sister, you are cut. Let me read these over here. Carlos say, I need a bandage. Right, because we all cut, bro. Mia said, I guess she will be alone the rest of her life. Factual. I'm just going to say this. It seems like when people say they want to find a true love, they want to find a right man, they want to find that person, it seems to me that they are looking for ways not to be with anybody. Because look, we all deserve somebody. That don't mean we all deserve a rich man, a rich woman, a pretty woman, or a rich one, whatever. We don't. We ain't all done the work for that. We haven't. But the fact of the matter is, I ain't nobody about to walk around on eggshells, worried about what she talking about. So in other words, I can't have social media, although she's all over social media. Somebody make that shit make sense. And she ain't the only woman I done seen said that. Talking about if you got social media, it's a problem. And then the thing about paying for the babysitter, not worth the headache, June said. Paying for the babysitter, let's get to that. What is that all about? What does a woman feel like she accomplishes or learns from a man when she tells him, well, if you want to go out with me, I'm going to need you to take care of the babysitter? What the hell is that about? Somebody tell me in the comments. We got plenty of comments coming in. And if you haven't followed the page, follow the page. I need some answers. Why do these new women, because I'm going to tell you something. When I came up, women had the babysitter and everything already put together. Women were not asking men to pay for their babysitter. If a man said, you know what, hey, damn, how much babysitter? If he wanted to, he would. But the fact of the matter is, why in the hell is that something that women are demanding at this time? I'm trying to figure it out. Simp Nation, I'm too country for this. Hey, I am too classy. Dare say, no, guys. There's a man who will do all of this. All he'll try at least. And let's not forget, there's so much idiots on both sides. And you know what, Dad? I'm going to tell you the truth. There is always a simpy mixed simpleton. There's always a Sandy Randy. There's always a sassy Sam. There's always one that will do that. But most times, let's keep it a buck. Ladies, you got to admit this. The dudes that'll do all that shit for you, the dudes y'all don't even like. Y'all don't even like dude. Tara said, yeah, well, men back in the day used to protect and provide. Men used to protect and provide because the women gave them traditional benefits and value. Nowadays, women don't see the value in men. So why am I going to protect and provide somebody who dating Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike? Don't come. Hey, if you're going to come for the king, if you're going to come for the mayor, you better come heavy. Because I spot DeLuLu logic a mile away. And that's DeLuLu. Don't nobody want to hear about what we used to do when it comes to protecting and providing. But if a woman does not provide that same thing that your grandma did, that your great-grandma did, that all of those women who didn't mind running his water when he got home, putting out a meal when he got home, wasn't complaining, talking about he need to help do the laundry, he need to help mop the floor, he need to help wash the dishes. There were women that did not care about that, and they didn't do it because he was paying the bills. They did it because women used to know how to actually choose a man that they liked. Oh, I know that hurt the body. Women actually chose men that they liked back in the day. Women didn't have the choice. Women had the choice to leave, damn it. They could have went back home to mama. Women went back home to mama even back in the day. Stop it. I'm older than you are, and I guarantee you I lived this life longer than you. Women were not all. Why you think Big Mama used to run the neighborhood? If women were so, if it was all that you say, why did Big Mama run the neighborhood? Because everybody respected Big Mama. Didn't nobody swear in front of Big Mama. Everybody carried Big Mama's groceries. Come on now. Women saw the value in the man they were with, and some did see the value in themselves. My mama damn near 90. She saw a whole lot of value in herself, and she made sure she kept the house clean. My father had a plate every day he walked in the house. He ain't never washed one dish nor his clothes all the time he was with her. So, in saying that, some men are traditional. But you can't expect traditional benefits from a man if you don't bring traditional energy. If you don't bring the same thing those women brought back in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, if you don't bring that, then you don't get what those women get. Because the man damn sure ain't getting the same thing. Drop a 1 in the chat if you agree with that, guys. Guys nowadays do not get what grandpa used to get. And shout out to you, Roxy, the traditional woman in the building. Drop it in the chat if you agree with that, guys. Nowadays, do not get what traditional men used to get. They do not get it. They got to beg for dinner. They got to beg for dinner. They got to come home from working 16 hours and still go in there and change diapers and still go in there and make dinner and still go in there and wash dishes and then have to shut the hell up when his girl put on a short skirt and go out the house and go party. Don't tell me. I watch y'all talk all day, every day. Uncle Rice see it. I don't have no skin in the game, so I could give you the truth. My wife in there laying down relaxing. I'm going to give you the truth. And I know the truth is not what folks want to hear a lot. We got a lot of guys who just won't tell it because they scared they ain't going to get no more cheeks. But Uncle Rice don't really care. I think the old school tradition is lost. And I think it's more because we don't have old school traditional folks talking like old school traditional folks should. Like when you hear the folks say, damn it, you shouldn't, men and women shouldn't argue. I never thought that a man should raise his voice to a woman because as a leader, I don't have to yell at somebody I'm charged to protect. If I'm charged to protect you, what I'm yelling at you for? If you submit to my leadership and I'm leading this family correctly, ain't nothing to yell about. We know what it is. We know exactly what it is. Otis say, I live in Jamaica. These girls are lost. Hey, I respect that. My man Donnie say, Big Mama get respect because she gave out respect. When respect is earned, you disrespected her, you lost respect. And the whole hood moved on you if you disrespected our grandmas, because grandmas were put up on a pedestal. We looked at our grandmas as if grandmas were the picture of who you wanted to be. I'm 50 years old and happily married for 28 years, 25 years over here. So, hey, much respect to you. But the truth is, if people really want love, if they really want a real relationship, they'll stop trying to write out these long ass lists about what people gonna do in order to even walk in your life. Baby, make sure he like your ass before you start giving out ultimatums, because one thing for sure and two things for certain, men don't do good with ultimatums. Drop a 1 in the chat if you agree with that, guys. The minute a woman gives you an ultimatum, most times you're looking for your exit plan. When she starts telling you what the hell you gonna do and what you ain't gonna do, you're not gonna deal with her, because there are some women who were raised not to think like that, who understand that a man is either going to come to you and be the right man for you, or y'all split peacefully. You don't have to bump heads. The negativity ain't necessary. Baby, if my leadership ain't what you want to follow, go find another man. That's easy. And this whole thing about because she makes more money, that means you have less say-so in your house. Let me tell you something, guys. You should take that, put that in the plastic bag, put that in your trash, and roll that shit to the curb, bro. What does her making more money than you have to do with you being the same person that's got to protect the family if somebody kicked the damn door off the hinges? Guess what? Her check ain't gonna mean shit then. Drop a 1 in the chat if you agree with that. Her check ain't gonna mean a damn thing then, is it, ladies? All the college education in the world ain't gonna mean nothing when them 4 boys with them masks kick that door open and run in your house. You ain't gonna look at that man and say, I make more money. I make more money, so I got this. I doubt that very seriously. Now, we got some that's gonna play She-Ra, Princess of Power, like you can handle that, like that pressure ain't gonna push you past your limit. But as a man, we know that we come with a whole lot more than a wallet. Hey, appreciate you. And as a lady, y'all still want us to follow the street rule of making sure that I'm on the side of the street where the cars are, right? You want me to make sure that you get in your house safely, get in your car safely. You want me to make sure that I take that road from day one. Am I right or wrong? Hey, you have a good night, Big Lumberjack. I appreciate you, brother. Always. You tell me, am I right or wrong? You want those things. So if you want those things, it's give and take. You have to make sure that you're giving the things that are going to earn you those things. Baby, you don't get that when you get in my car. You don't get that from minute one. It starts with your attitude. It ends with your energy. Simple said put, you being pretty don't mean I'm supposed to throw my life on the line to protect you. Okay? Wait a minute. Somebody say, so because he's a protector but not a provider, still let him leave? Honey, if that man is busting his ass and working and it just so happened that you make more money than him because your job pays more, that man is still the leader of the household. Is that man working hard? Is that man going in to put in the work every day? Is that man still working the same damn hours or more than you? Because your check is bigger doesn't mean that man ain't the leader. Let's start understanding that, because there's more to a man than his bank account and his credit score. You see so many successful women single because of this damn hypergamy thing. And we have to understand that your paycheck is not going to make or break your relationship. Your paycheck ain't going to keep that man with you. He'll go cheat with a bum. Bro, your paycheck ain't going to keep her faithful. Look at Casanai. Your paycheck ain't going to keep her faithful, bro. It's about if she likes you. It's about if she really likes you. It's things that men have always done for their woman. I'm going to make sure you're not cold if we sitting outside watching the game. I'm going to make sure you don't have to push the car if you get a flat. I'm going to make sure that you don't have to walk around all of these dudes who ain't respecting you. I got you. But baby, at the same time, could you make sure you don't put me in those situations or no positions where you put my life in danger? Could you make sure you not out here moving reckless, dating 5 or 6 different dudes, and you got other dudes that's my enemies that I don't even know? Could you make sure that you do your part? Because why would I lead you, be faithful to you, or treat you right when I know you dating somebody else? I'm not. I have no reason to. I have no reason to respect you as if you're wife material, or even I'm going to keep her material. I have no reason. I'm not even good enough for you to give me your undivided attention. So I'm not spending my hard-earned money on you. No commitment, no cash. I'm not making you a priority in my life. My time is valuable, and I give it up for people that put me first. Not Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, Mike, then me. If you're a guy who wants a real relationship, a traditional relationship, a relationship where you're going to work your ass off, bro. Let me tell you something. My wife had 2 strokes and was paralyzed on her left side, right? I turned up. Not only did I become her caregiver so she could have 24-hour-a-day care, I also became a social media influencer, paid all of our bills, and accumulated 500,000 followers on 2 different platforms. Respectfully, when a man love you, he gonna do what he need to do to make sure that when shit go left, it ain't gonna be about whether or not you pretty, baby. It's gonna be about whether or not that man really fuck with you. Your BBL ain't gonna matter. Your beat face ain't gonna matter. Your snatch body ain't gonna matter. None of that shit matters. So while you asking about all of these things a man gonna buy you, you get sick, baby. Is he gonna run like roaches with the lights on? Or is he gonna lock in like Uncle Rice? See, I pop my shit because I live this. I do this. So all of the talking and telling people about high value man, a high value man is the motherfucker that's gonna stay when things go left. Drop a 1 in the chat if you agree with that. That's what high value is. It ain't got shit to do with his credit score, baby, because that man with a high credit score and all that money, he gonna go find a better copy of you. He just gonna go find a better copy of you, baby. So what's more important? Hey, I appreciate you, Ed. I truly appreciate you. What's more important? Somebody that really, really love you, or somebody that could give you them bullshit experiences that if the wrong thing happened up here, you're not going to remember one of those experiences with not one of those men that you chose over the man that would stay to you on your darkest hour. Who gonna stay with you in your darkest hour? Do you know? Is any of them gentlemen that you dealt with or guys? Why you talking about it's better to just pay for it? She gonna stay with you in your darkest hour, blood? I could tell you the answer to that. While you walking past the woman that you think got a couple too many pounds, but you got a couple too many too, so y'all will be perfect. But you walking past her because you think because your credit score's up and you done made a little extra money, now I could pay for people to act like they like me. Interesting. Think she gonna stay with you, blood? I don't know. Sound a little DeLuLu to me. See, we got to understand when we acting like Paymaster Paul and Simpy McSimpleton and Sandy Randy. Because see, Sandy Randy got an ass pocket full of money. But Sandy Randy can't get no woman unless Sandy Randy come out his pocket like Paymaster Paul. See, Paymaster Paul ain't never really looked like nothing. But Paymaster Paul get to that dollar. And Paymaster Paul know all he got to do is deal with the women that really don't like him, but are so thirsty that they'll compromise their self-respect for a little dollar bill, y'all. They'll do something strange for a little piece of change. How many of y'all know somebody like that right now? Drop a 1 in the chat if you know somebody right now that'll do something a little strange for a few of them stacks. I bet you everybody in here knows somebody that would. Now, we can act like it, and the people that might not hit that button might be the person that might do a little something strange for a little piece of change. And it's not just women. You see dudes do it too. This time of year, ladies, alert. If the bullshit alert could come on right now, I'd bring it up. This time of year, ladies, hey, they just waiting for your tax check to land, baby. You get real pretty every year this time of year. You get real pretty. Your inbox be jumping this time of year. And you ain't slick. Some of y'all cool with that because y'all hoping y'all could get them to stay after that money run out. But normally I hear about it in July. That's when I start seeing about all men ain't shit and all this, that, and third. I know better. And I know a lot of people when they be speaking out of pain. They be speaking out of their feelings being hurt. They be speaking out of the fact that they built all of their relationship boundaries off of bad experiences. A lot of people out here that's dating built all of their relationship boundaries off of the bad experiences they had with men and women. Therefore, the advice they give, in my opinion, is like a cup of Kool-Aid with a fly in it. You could drink it, just move that fly over there to the side. You could drink it, but just get him by his wings and take him out of there. Women, for some reason, think they are more important than the men. And it's really understandable why. Because many times, especially since social media is so popular, you see women content toward women go up because it validates some of the insecurities and it gives them a coping mechanism. We got to admit a lot of times, a lot of ladies don't like being wrong. That's why they stay with some of the bums that they get with. No disrespect. I tell people all the time, I used to be a pookie. I could get the girls. Damn near probably couldn't afford them. But you know what, though? I still got them because I had a good mouthpiece. Hey, and being a tall dude, it don't be that hard. I appreciate the diamonds. But the fact of the matter is, though, at the end of the day, when you straightforward and you honest, a lot of times ladies don't want to hear that. So when they listen to the women content, it play into what they saying. Just like when you got guys who hurting. Guys, we guilty too. Because a lot of us latch on to the content that validates our anger toward the ladies rather than the people that's just trying to teach you and just trying to give you game. It's a big difference. I ain't gonna validate shit you thinking unless you thinking like me. That ain't what I'm here for. I teach my sons that all the time. I don't tell you things what to worry about if I'm hurting your feelings or not. I'm telling you things because as a man, we got to be able to deal with the honest truth. Rough, rugged, and raw. Whatever it is. If she get up tomorrow and say she leaving your ass, bro, you better go punch that clock. We don't get the luxury of laying around crying. And I'm one of the only creators that I know that's trying to pull mankind back to its logical state, because I think men are the best when we logical. Look at some of our young bulls out here in the street. I represent Chicago. I see so many young men that are so emotionally imbalanced right now. And my son said something real powerful. He told me, Pops, it's because you got a full cup when you got a child. If mama and daddy are the ones supposed to pour into it, mama and daddy's cups are never empty because they're going to pour half into that child. But when mama done poured all of hers into that child and daddy ain't poured none of his into that child, mama is empty. The child is filled with nothing but mama. And hey, we love mama, but mama comes here with every emotion on planet Earth fine-tuned and ready to go. Pops don't come here like that. I don't come here like that. I came here logical. My old man came here logical. When we don't pour that logic into our sons, we see them crashing out about situations where they supposed to say, you know what, she left me alone. Fuck it. I need to find me somebody else. I appreciate all of y'all listening to my honesty because, see, I don't want to be the person to come on here and give you some fake shit. I don't want to be the person to come on here and try to tell you that I'm more for the men than I am for the women. I raised a house full of girls and boys. I raised up 7 kids. I can't play the fence. I got daughters that tune in and listen. I got sons that tune in and listen. Pouring the real truth into your sons. Man, let me tell you something. A son will seek his father's truth to his own ruin. Hiding them from his father, that ain't it. Choosing not to let your child see their father because you say he an inconsistent father is bullshit. And I know y'all not gonna like this. I seen and known so many women that won't let their child see their father because the child don't come over as often as she wants that father to come over. She has a vision of what she wanted her child's life to be and her child's father to be. But because that man can't live up to that vision, she slams the door and locks it in that man's face, cutting off that other 50% that should be poured into that child. And then she wonder why that child moved reckless. It's not, fathers do it too, but mothers are the custodial parent most times. It ain't demonizing or blaming mama. It's just saying, sometimes, mama, I know it's hard, but sometimes if you put your emotions in the back seat and truly, honestly put your child first. I ain't talking about your emotions for your child. I'm not talking about your wishes and dreams. I'm talking about that one day that you take from your child from seeing their father could be the day that that man said the one damn thing to your child that your child needed to be that they need to hear to keep them on this planet. In that 1 hour, he could say one thing that would change your son's reality. And you're so afraid that your child ain't getting what you dream for them to get, that you're willing to sacrifice that one thing. That might be the only good piece of that man. That one piece of advice might be the springboard for that baby you love so much. I ain't gonna preach on that too much. I'm not. Because I know a lot of times when you talk about father-mother situations, mamas get offended, fathers get offended, and it's because you don't want to hear the damn truth. Uncle Wright's gonna tell you the truth about it. It's because you don't want to hear the truth. So, next topic. And thank y'all for going with me on that rant. I ain't gonna keep y'all no long time. But while y'all here, I promise you, we're gonna talk tough. Hey, I appreciate all y'all having the conversation in the comments too. That's what this is all about. I want to build a community, not just for men. I want women to be able to come in and get answers in real time from solid men who actually lead, from solid men who know what marriage is, from men that actually have went through it. It ain't a lot of rooms right now for my ladies that you could walk in and find 47 men that ain't trying to get your number, that actually will talk to you and answer a question in real time. Let's move forward. Last topic. When is it the right time to tell a person you got kids? Talking to my single people and my married folks. When is the right time to tell a person that you have children? So for the people who can't see it on TikTok, there's a meme up with a young lady who had 3 kids down the hallway. A man is FaceTiming her on the computer, and he asked her, "Do you have any kids?" Her reply was, "Let's not talk about that right now." So my question to you, when is the right time? Do you let them know from day one? Coco said immediately. They should know on first contact. Fuck, that's weird. Hey, Coco, I respect that. But I've seen several creators, big ones, say that you may want to keep that information to yourself because he may treat you differently. If you're a real good mom, I will know you have kids. I respect that, Muhammad. Hey, what up, what up? Accountability Bear in the building. Got great content over there. Make sure you go over there and check out that page. That's my man's there. When is the right time to let a man know? And guys, same difference. When is the right time to let a woman know you got kids? Well, that could be true about a woman too, can't it, Carnita? That could be true about a woman too. But because you tell them you got kids, don't mean they got to meet them. Shit, they shouldn't be meeting them for the first year. While y'all running around here going out on 3rd and 4th dates and bringing your kids and shit, seem like you got your foot on the gas pretty hard. So I would say telling them on day one don't mean nothing. Hell, y'all don't give y'all addresses out no more. A man can't come pick you up at the house no damn way. You don't have to introduce them, but why would you not say you have children? Exactly. I would feel like, damn, what else they lying to me about? You got a husband too? If I'm asked, I'll tell them immediately because I'm a good dad and I'm proud of them. It's literally just a conversation. And I agree with you, Coco, but I feel like Some folks seem like they want to hold back a little bit. Donnie say you're supposed to be equal partners and work with each other's strengths. You should be upfront from the jump. This is my opinion. Don't bullshit me. Day one, conversation one. Who are you? Hey, what up, what up, what up? I appreciate you, Antonius, in the building. From day one, let me know from Jump Street. Don't waste my time. If I'm a man that isn't interested in being with a woman whose schedule, it's not about me meeting your kids. Let's be honest here. Your schedule is not going to be like a woman who doesn't have kids. No different than a man. If he has custody of his kids, his schedule is not going to be like a man that doesn't have kids. So that's why I think it's important for the things that's important in your life. I don't think you got to tell all your damn business. You don't have to give them your social. But I think if y'all gonna deal and you not just trying to be on some other shit, you should tell the people that you have children. I've learned that single parents should date single parents. You know, I'm gonna say this, Accountability Bear. Maybe that's true now, but I know guys who have great marriages with women who had kids. But maybe in this climate now, maybe it's a little bit different. So I don't want to say that, you know, it's the right thing or the wrong thing, but I do think that if you cut off everybody that's got kids and you don't have kids, that's why people be catching hell finding somebody to be with. That's why relationships were so easy to come by in the 90s. We ain't give a shit if she had kids if I liked her. Because unless I marry her, I'm not about to be her kid's father, no way. I'm not going to visit nobody or somebody I'm just chilling with. I don't have nothing to say to her kids, no way. Hello? Be respectful. But I'm not going to get all involved with them. If we're not serious, if we don't live together, what am I? I'm not driving her kids to school and all that shit like that. That makes no sense. It makes no sense. You're setting yourself up for failure. Ladies, same difference. Stop walking into men's lives and trying to play mama to make him like you more. Stop walking into men's lives and trying to play mama to make him want you more. Drop a 1 in the chat, guys, if you agree with that and that you've seen that before. When she know you got kids, she'll walk into your life and try to play like she the best mama on earth. Sometimes ain't even that great of a mama to her own. Same thing dudes do. So don't think it's just guys. Ladies will do the same thing. They'll play that role to the bone. That's why I say from my own experience. No, I agree with you, Accountability Bear, on that. And that's what we really have to go by. At the end of the day, we can't let social media decide who's a good partner and who's not. What we can do, though, is watch when people highlight the things that people are saying and doing out here. And please stop believing everything you see. Because the whole having a boyfriend is embarrassing. No, that's cope. That's you upset and disappointed because you can't keep a man. The whole thing about it's just your turn and every woman run around, that's cope, bro. That's because you got with a woman that didn't really like you, that cheated on you. Start keeping shit logical. Get out your feelings. Every woman ain't like that woman that dog walked you, bro. And every man ain't gonna do you like that man that you gave 9,001 chances to. Now all of a sudden every man bad because you wasted 10 damn years with this man that never liked you in the first place, and you spent your time throwing on track shoes and chasing his ass. You might want to look in the mirror first. Ain't none of us perfect. Don't none of us just deserve a rich man nor a rich woman. If we put in the work and the sun, moon, and the stars align, then maybe that shit might happen. But you know how that happens most of the time? Two people that's broke as fuck build together until they build a skyscraper. Or one came here with more than the other, whether it's a woman or it's a man, and they locked in together. And guess what? One had better ideas, one just had more money. Like the story I saw where the lady let the man who had the idea for some invention walk by, didn't deal with him, completely cut him off because he didn't have money at the time. Another lady who wasn't as attractive as her got with the dude, financed his product. Now they both rich, and she pissed off. We say we shouldn't date for potential when we don't realize that we're all walking potential. I'm going to leave that on y'all head. I want to thank everybody that popped in with me. I'm going to try to do these every day. I really am. But I be so stuck on the DeLuLu that, man, I don't get a chance to come in and lock in with y'all. So when we do, I want y'all to know I appreciate it to the fullest. If you haven't followed the page and you enjoyed the content, please do. I truly appreciate it. Felicia said Rice, sometimes it's that you gave the wrong man everything. When a nice man comes along, she does not want to give him less than what he deserves. And I agree with that, Felicia. Hey, I want you all to have a blessed day. If you had a bad day today, just know it gets greater later. And hey, I'm going to take y'all out with what I brought y'all in with. Hate it or love it, it's my damn theme song. And you know what? I love it because I created it with AI. Appreciate y'all. You have a good night. Appreciate all y'all. Appreciate all y'all. Carlos, I appreciate you, bro. Everybody that came in today, I appreciate you. Come lock in with me. Me and my son about to start doing live again. So come on in. Y'all gonna get both perspectives of it. Appreciate all y'all. Let's say we man the Lulu land. Hey, Happy New Year if I don't see you before then. Happy New Year to everybody if I don't see you before then. I appreciate all y'all. Always, Antonius, always. Hey, somebody got to keep it a buck. Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all.